Hi, I'm gonna do an unbelievable challenge today. I am going to try to beat Pokemon Ruby with just a Magikarp, the most totally pathetic and unreliable Pokemon ever. Magikarp is a Pokemon that can only do one move at the beginning, and that move is Splash. Magikarp only learns Tackle at level 15 and Flail at level 30. Magikarp has a horrible moveset, and the base stats are not much better. Only two good stats, defense and speed, but the rest are just garbage. 10 attack, Game Freak can't even give it less if they really wanted to, and this is gonna be a fun challenge. The base stats add up to 200, one of the worst, and the Pokemon can't learn TMs. Magikarp can't attack, but I go away. 1 out of PP for Splash, and the Pokemon will start to use a move called Struggle that has a power of 50, and its recoil damage is equal to 1/4 of the damage. The attack and the move is typeless, so that's the only way it can hit Ghost type Pokemon, and this is being written before the challenge, and I want to say I don't know how I'm gonna do the first rival fight, and there is no Pokemon to Splash like Metapod at the start, but with determination I could do this. I'd be using the universal Pokemon randomizer to make me start at a Magikarp and nothing else. And now it's time for the rules. Yes, items in battle, because without that I think the game will be 100% unbeatable and only Magikarp in combat. And when Magikarp dies, I just gotta let all my other Pokemon get killed, or just soft reset the game, or just run away in a wild battle. Just keep trying to run away until I'm back at a Pokemon Center. And I can't use a revive if I die. And if you die in Pokemon, you got to go back to the Pokemon Center. And last of all, no glitches or exploits, because I don't want to cheat. And the last rule will be no speed ups, because in a normal game there are no speed ups. I'm gonna do this with Yet, and let's start. Before I start my run, I need to look at the options. Test, speed fast, and battle scenes off to make this one faster, because I'm not gonna use speed ups and battle style to get, because it's pointless. And when you are playing Pokemon normally, Yet is like easy mode, because you could switch out your Pokemon between kills. Super effective Pokemon, so I always play on set. Options are now done. New game. Professor Birch, why do you have a bag on? Did I mess up something? For this one, I'm gonna pick a girl and call myself Pun Epic Gamer, because I need to be one for this challenge. But the name box is not big enough to call myself with the force pun e-gamer, and with determination I will do this. And this video I am going to show I am the very best. Tutorial time. Jump from truck, meet mum, set clock to the current time. And if you're wondering why Pokemon Ruby do not have a day and night cycle, have you even seen the first model of the GBA, Game Boy Advance? Groudon needs to make the sun bright just to see the screen. The GBA had no backlight, so games needed to be bright. Watch the news, see my family rival, and just watch one of the smartest person in the Pokemon universe being owned by a Pooch. But I don't know how Magikarp is gonna help. Did you know this Pooch can be shiny, but you can't catch it at all? Would that be a bummer, or even funny if it happened to someone else? I just found out You can't run away from the first battle. Looks like I'm gonna thrash myself to death. I'll run away on its own. Okay, it's time to name my fish, and I'm gonna call it Blue Eye. Not because the Pokemon has blue eyes, it's because I want to name my Magikarp after my channel, because I think my channel is the best channel on YouTube. Where else can you see mining mod spawners in Minecraft, or making water touch lava in survival Minecraft? Why dare pick yes? Did you know every PC has a potion in it when you start the game? Can't go on Route 102, and there is no Pokemon that can't attack. Maybe the one is over with only the move Slash. My rival's Mudkip will destroy me in seconds, and I can't attack back. I just gotta say, the one is over. Just kidding. If the one ended here, I won't be even making a video about this one. I got a plan. I am sure that will work. Got the potion in the PC, and I got myself 10 potions from the shop with the money I started the game with. It looks like £3,000, but really £20, and even in 2003 money, 15 you start the game off with. My way of lowering the power points to 0 is find a battle with a Wingull and keep using Slash about 40 times. And what's so good about Wingull is that the only damaging attack is Water Gun. That is not very effective on me, but it did get a critical hit on me, and this is just keep happening sometimes, so save often. And the second move is Growl, a move that just follows me attack, but I will not be attacking the bird anyway. Every time my health goes low, I will use a potion. Just keep doing that, and in no time I can use the move Struggle, and my Slash PP is run out. I just ran away and started the first rival fight with the rival's Mudkip. Mudkip knows Tackle and Growl, and I just hope Mudkip does not roll me attack by too much. But with a few potions, the first battle was done. Maybe I've become the very best, like no one ever was. I just walked back to the lab and got myself a Pokédex and 5 Pokeballs, and if you're wondering, what are you gonna do with those 5 Pokeballs? Catch 5 Zigzagoon, and if the Pokeball does not catch, I will soft reset the game. I will just soft reset the game until I get the result I want. And I can tell you what's so good about Zigzagoon. I will not be using it in battle, of course. It's a Magikarp only one. I am using the Pokemon for their ability pickup. Zigzagoon has a 10% chance in this game to pick up a rare candy, and that will speed up my leveling a lot. And also Zigzagoon is a good HM buddy, and I can't say the real word because this video would get way to them and no one would see this video. And sometimes YouTube just feels a bit like China. Got 5 Zigzagoons in my party, and now it's time to use pickup. Killed Wingulls because that was the easiest Pokemon to battle. I made my fish all the way to level 6, and now it's time to start a normal battle. The first normal battle, that was easy, no potions needed, and now I am level 7, level 100 in no time. And look at this, my Zigzagoon has just picked up a rare candy. Pickup is just good. I have finished all the trainers on this route now, and now it's time to teach Rory how to use a Pokeball like me. I have made it to the rich boy, and I put the Auron Berry on my Magikarp to make this battle beatable, and I got some money as well. I got a nugget from Pickup and sold to buy more potions because I am not going to the Pokemon Center to heal up my Pokemon and to heal up my power points, and I must spend minutes using Splash. Team Magma is a big organisation that want to replace the sea with the land. The fish showed them who's boss, and no potions, and now I am level 10. After the battle, I got a great wall for saving the man. I got away with my payout for growing berries. I need to win this. And if you talk to this lady, you get a free berry. This is one of the harder trainers for this challenge, but I should have some levels in, and I should be able to beat her. The last had a low tad what I beat the first time, but the problem was with the Shroomish. The Shroomish knows Sunspawn to paralyze me Magikarp, so it sometimes can't move and tackle and absorb that hits for big damage and heals the Shroomish at the same time, so it can't be too slow. Second time I used X attacks to put me damage, and this time I beat the Shroomish and got some XPs for it, what I really need. The next battle is a double battle, but it's a Magikarp only one, so I ran back to the Pokemon Center to put away all my Zigzagoons. Just walk past because 2 versus 1 is too unfair, and when I got to the city, I got my Zigzagoons back. I went back to replant the Repper Berries for later for this run when I need them. Mirror match, got some nice XPs on WoW 116, but the hiker with the Geodude took a long time to beat, and this just shows how hard the first gym is gonna be. Level 12, now it's time to take on the gym. I am battling with youngster Josh, and the first Pokemon is a Geodude. This is gonna be fun. I used 1 X defense and 2 X attacks, and I did the battle. The first one was a bit hard, you know what I mean, but the next 2 were lower levels and easy knockouts. I know I have to get some more levels on now. I am level 14 and it's time to fight the second youngster, and this time only 1 Geodude, but it's higher level, and it knows a move called Rock Throw, so it can same type attack bonus. But this time I took it out with no X items, and I think maybe ready for the first gym fight with Roxanne, and her Geodude is the same level as my Magikarp. I have no chance, and this is going to be a bad time. I use all my X defense and X attacks, and I can't even get past the first Geodude. I did more grinding, and now my Pokemon is at level 16 for the second attempt, and I have more X defense and X attacks this time. I lived for long enough to put on all my X defenses and my X attacks, and after that I struggled my way into beating the Geodude, and the second Pokemon is a Nose Pass. And because I set up on the Geodude with a few struggles, I beat the Nose Pass, got the first badge, the Stone Badge, and now I am up to level 17. After I beat the gym, I got back on the route I grinded on, just to get good for someone else. I went to a house to get the first HM cut, to cut down trees. I can't just walk around, and that's why I have 6 Zigzagoons. It's a good HM buddy. With the cut HM, I use it to battle more trainers to get more of this experience. Just another easy battle with Team Magma, and I got the good, and I saved the bird, and I got infinite free boat rides now as a thanks. What do I do for giving the club racing good back that's being robbed by someone else? More work! I got on the boat and made it to North Signwood, and I got myself an old rod and got myself a second Magikarp, and I'm gonna call it Hit Me, because That's what's gonna happen. I went back to the house to be given a silk staff. It will make my Magikarp do 10% more damage with normal moves. 10% is not much, but better than nothing. I wanted to see if I can do the second gym, so I can use Rash for the cave, but I made it all the way to not chunk, and I just got wrecked by the first Machop. So I have to go into the caves in the dark to give Steven Stone his letter, because not chunk is so powerful. I had to go to Sateport to get more levels. I made it to Sateport and it got took over by Team Magma, and I have to fight against 2 minions this time, and I lost twice, and did Maxie just cooked his team member Sims? Oh, the grunts TV subs to Pokemon or Serenity. Pokemon is the head of the trends. If you don't know what it means, I can't say unless I want my video get way to them. Just kidding. I know this game is from 2003 and meant something like simpleton at the time, but funny how words change. I gave the goods back to the museum and now I can play the game. My Magikarp is now level 21 and I want to have a go of getting the second badge from Brewery, and the Machop is still destroying my Magikarp, so I have to get even more experience. And seeing how bad I was at Brewery, what I thought will be one of the easy gym leaders. How hard will Watson going to be? I am now back on Route 110 and just think, what could the first battle be? 2 electric Pokemon, Puzzle and Marin, and what's so annoying is Puzzle likes to roll me attack and paralyze me Magikarp, but I slowly beat the fight. And what is this? My Magikarp evolving? No, a big Gyarados would just make this one too easy, because Gyarados is not just have good stats. That Pokemon also has a good move pool, and I am just doing this with Carp only. The next fight was a Rosaria, and of course my Magikarp fainted, and of course I did not save. The next time I beat that battle and made sure to save afterwards. The bad news is all the trains around me are bad matchups. One is a Rosaria and the girl in the trick house with an Oddish, and the last one is a boy with his owl. That Magikarp's worst nightmare. I had to get up to level 30 to even try that girl with the Oddish again, but this time I have the move Flail that does more damage the more damage Magikarp has on. I show you what I mean. If the Magikarp has over 68.75 HP, it does 20 power. That's even worse than Tackle, but when it's under 68.75 HP, it does 40 power, that's better. And when it's like under 35.42 HP, it now does 80 power. Now the move is powerful as Strength, and if the fish got under 4.17% HP, the power of the move goes up to 200, making the move one of the most powerful moves in the game when Magikarp is low health. I finished the trick house and I got a rare candy as the reward. I tried to do that boy with the owl again, but does 2 record damage from the 200 power Flail. This is one of the hardest infinite fights in the whole game, and it's the second rival fight, and the first Pokemon is a Shroomish. What a good start! After some time, I am level 32 and I'm ready for another go. I use some X attacks and use full restores when I need as well, and with 18 HP left, I took down the Shroomish, but it used Retreat from area on in the battle, but that could have helped me, because with 100 power fly-up I took out the Numa in one hit, and with a 200 power fly-up I took out the Marchomp in one hit, winning me the battle. Now it's just a big grind for Watson. After showing that Roy was no good for this gym, I got to work. I beat all the trainers in Watson's gyms with me flails, and I know I can't just do that with Watson, because he has a Magnemite and a Magmatron, so I need to battle with every trainer I can and do lots of grinding in the grass as well. After many tries, the Magikarp is now level 51, halfway to 100, and I only have one badge. And remember, I am doing this all in real time, no speed ups, and this will be the battle. I will be victorious. Watson sent out his first Pokemon, that is a Magnemite, and I sent out my level 51 Magikarp. For the first few turns, I just put on my attacks up, and of course Magnemite paralyzed me, and this is what I want. After a few thunder shocks, I just keep using my full restores to heal myself and get rid of my paralysis. I made sure I use all my PP before this battle, so I can use the move Struggle to hit for normal damage on the Magnemite, because metal Pokemon like Magnemite don't take much damage from normal moves, and Struggle is typeless and hits through every type for the same damage. So after one Struggle, I got my high attack. Magnemite is down, and the second Pokemon is Voltorb is down, and I can't believe it after one struggle. Magmatron is down. I just rest through his whole team, and now I have the Dynamo badge, and I hope the rest of the game is easier than this. And the game did get easier, and what does that trainer have? Aaron? Soft reset, no way I'm doing that. But the trainer was skippable. I just passed by for half a time to heal my Pokemon, and now I am at Meteor Falls. So the game allowed me to go to Mount Timby. I broke the rock and Wuxia tunnel. I am so no one else can do it at all. But because I smashed the rock, I got HM4 strength to put on my HM buddy. I am going to do that later. I caught the Pokemon Noodle because I thought it would be a good HM buddy for later in the game, but Noodle can learn strength, but there's a better Pokemon that can learn strength. And Pickle, I tried doing Max Rail on Maxie's Mightyena, but it did not work, so I healed up and used some X attacks, and my health got lowered to 5. And after, I swept the rest through Maxie's team. When Maxie ran away, I grabbed the Meteorite. I got through almost the whole gym with just powerful fails, and now it's time to battle finally for the 3rd badge. And the first Pokemon is a Slugma and gone, and the 2nd Pokemon is a weak Slugma and gone. And the last Pokemon is a Torkoal, and this Pokemon has too much HP, so I'm gone. But on my 2nd try, I remembered to heal, and Overheat is powerful, but lowers its own special defense, so I need to be a high HP. And okay, go number 3. I just won because I got lucky. That's 100% reason why I won, but after that, I got badge number 3. There's no other reason for you, the heat badge. Because my eyes are protected, I'm going about 111 Desert to have some more battles. Pick myself a fossil. I will pick the root fossil or the core fossil. I will not tell you what fossil I picked, because you got to watch the next episode of Minecraft 10 to find out that. Or watch me almost 30-hour video when I posted to the 2nd channel. I made my way to Duford to get the 4th badge, and that was easy. My Magikarp is so over-leveled, it was just an easy sweep, like I was fighting the normal trainer. Now I have the Knuckle badge, but the next gym might be hard because Norman is the dad of the game, and he has 2 Swacken that are very powerful as legendary Pokemon. And okay, I am back with normal, and his first Pokemon is a Swacken. And the first thing I want to do is use X Defend, but Swacken does Facade back to me, and it only does 20 damage. One of the most powerful Pokemon that has 160 attack base stat, only 20 damage, that's ridiculous. Swacken has an ability called Truant, so that Pokemon can only attack 1 in every 2 turns, so it's looking like it's gonna be an easy fight. I use my 2nd X Defend, and look, Swacken gets rolling around doing absolutely nothing. I use my 3rd X Defend, and look, Swacken just trying to put me to sleep, but I don't care. 4th X Defend, and nothing again. And my Magikarp is now asleep, and I'll just be using more X Defense and X attacks. But after some time attacking my Magikarp, it woke up, and my tackles hit the Swacken for some damage. Swacken trying to put my Magikarp to sleep again, but I can always wake it up with my full heals. And that critical was lucky. My health is now 19, so I did 100 power fail and knockout. And the next Pokemon Rigoroth and upper knockout. And the last Pokemon is another Swacken, and my 100 power fail is not powerful enough, but it was almost. But Swacken used Faint Attack, and that was a fast soft reset. I started a gym fight again, and I forgot X Attack, so we'll make another soft reset. This time I remembered to buy X Attacks for the battle, and I started all over again. I do what I normally do, if you get the pun. I use my X Attacks, and my X defense at the start of the battle, but this time I remembered to heal up for the last Swacking, and the Swacking did get a tackle on me, but I kept using my tackles and the Swacking healed up and doing 3 more tackles, and Swacking can heal himself. Great. Swacking was just a tank. Swacking could do this 10 times, but because of Norman Brain had a fart, Swacking uses Focus Punch, but because I attacked it, it did nothing. With 1 more tackle, Swacking is down, and I earned myself the 5th badge, the balance badge. And now I can use Surf, but why do Pokemon need a HM just to swim? Come on! I defeated all the trains I can on the water route and the boat. And now I can do the rest of Route 118. Grass trains are the worst, but I barely made it. Bad? No! Got to Route 119 and got myself a Rhino. That was the Pokemon that I was talking about earlier. It can learn the move Strength and still has the pick-up ability. Lucky I saved just before this battle because I ended up losing by a quick attack. So a low HP is not always good. No! If you thought Shroomish was bad, Grey Room is even worse. And that one was a fast punch. But after a soft reset, I just walked around skipping the challenge. I found Tropius and caught it, and I caught the Flybird because that's all you are to me. I made it to the Weather Institute and I need to learn with more powerful Pokemon. Frail does not solve everything. Next time I healed you Magikarp from the start, and I did fine. And I got the cast form for getting rid of those grunts, but I have no room or the time for that. I started the 3rd rival battle and bad luck, soft reset. But the 2nd try, with the power of my Frails, I did the fight. Now I got Max Frail. I need to take advantage of that, so I did. I made it to Steven Stone just to get the Devon Scope to go to the 6th gym. You can actually skip the 6th gym if you want, but you'll be unable to use the move Fly, and you must go on big backtracks in this game. Just think you made it all the way to the Pokemon League, but you not got all your badges, so you have to go all the way back past Rifttree Road, past the water route, past some wild route as well, all the way back here. That would be a big pain, but after you got the badge, you can fly back. With the power of my Frails, I got halfway through the gym before I had to heal, and after that I made it to the 6th gym leader, Winona. On my first go, I just fainted because of bad luck, of course. I always blame stuff on bad luck. Like, this isn't really a skill-based one, it's a swap machine. On my 2nd go, the Metal Pokemon Skarmory, I had no chance. I made sure this time I healed up my Magikarp before the battle even starts. I used a bunch of X attacks and fainted to bad RNG, but I used some X attacks, and the Swallow is using double team, just hoping me to miss, but take this. Help us protect doesn't matter because I am going to one-shot you anyway. That's just good luck. I made it to the Skarmory again, and this time I had high health. I've been trying to slowly beat the Skarmory with Frails and tackles, but Winona keep using Hyper Potions. I say you're not the only one that can play this game, but after some more attacks, it looked like Winona went out to Hyper Potions, and her last Pokemon is Altaria, and it did not even attack me once, and I just won. Now I got the Feather Badge, and now I can use my Flybird to fly to make backtracking much easier. Only 2 more badges to go, and I hope no more bad badges. But 2 versus 1 will be a bit unfair, and I can't even use Thunder Armor. I got some XPs and went back to the weapon berries I grew earlier on in this one. It what happens when I fight ghosts. It does a slow painful death, so I have to soft reset. I think it will be faster in the battle. This is level 4 and I just want to attack double team. No, don't do that. Endeavour take me to low health, but you're low health too and has high speed, so I'm just take the knockout. Shroomish is my worst nightmare, and it is. You just have a quick attack and fail sweep isn't gonna work. This time I'll use X attack to up my damage, but this Swallow is just too impossible to hit. But after some time I got some good RNG and I beat the Swallow, and I just got to say RNG is everything. Shroomish was one hit knockout and Numa was as well, and Marchomp, and now I am just done. The final rival battle. You never get the battle of the rival when he has a fully evolved starter, but Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, where it's like a final rival battle at the end of the game, where he does have a fully evolved starter, but that's only in the remakes. In Miracle City, where is a move deleter that will delete useless moves like Swash, so I think the game will be easier from now. Like, it'll be easy to get Struggle, and that'll be good against Ghost type Pokemon. All I need now to allow to tackles and flails. I am gonna play the lottery. Could I win the Master Ball? It's rigged, it's just a scam. It's just make you make friends. It's a friend scam. You play Pokemon so you're more likely to get the ID matched. They want you to have friends that own the game as well. Trade the Pokemon. The lottery is just a scam, is rigged. After a battle, I went on the shop and all, and I tell you what I got. After a battle, I went on the hall, and I tell you what I got. I am gonna tell you about the trendiest items ever for back-to-back ring. And if you wanna know what I got, I'm gonna show you, but before you go subscribe and hit the bell. Okay, the first thing I got is Super Repels, where you stop those annoying Pokemon in the grass. And this game is just 7 out of 10. Too much water. And the next 20 item I got is some Hyper Potions to heal off those big scary attacks, and some super potions for smaller attacks. And I also got full heals as well, because full heals are very good for making your Pokemon well for battles. Full heals can heal your Pokemon against multiple special conditions. It's a really good item, so if you want to be the best battler, you need all the good stuff like this. And also, full heals does not take much bag space, as I think Rosa Awakenings, Rosa like Paralyzed Heal, it's just a full heal, heals all the status. And that's how I'm gonna win this game. Don't forget about the X attacks, and that's how I'm gonna win. Okay, enough of this like girl react. There's a joke. Time to continue on with the story. Okay, I'm on Mount Pierre, Dayport, Magma's hideout. I did all the story stuff. The heat right to level up my Magikarp, and now I'm at the Retros at the Magma's hideout. Remember to get the Master Ball from Magma's base. Now, don't do it late, because after the 7th gym, the base closes forever. And now the Master Ball is lost forever, and this ball was very useful for like Pokemon, not Groudon, but it's useful for like Pokemon that escape you and that. So get the Master Ball, but don't waste on Groudon, and get it right now. Don't wait after the 7th gym. It's gonna close. Get it right now. Emergency. The water's now unblocked, and now I can make my way to the Mah-Dry City gym, and I don't know how good I'm gonna do. I'm not psychic after all. Pokemon is the type of game where you got to look at every single house to progress, and I think this house will be important later. I did the gym and the easy puzzles. I need 2 Pokemon to even try this battle, so I'll be using my useless Magikarp that's only purpose is just to splash and take the hit. I have no chance. I will try a few times, but I'm gonna keep using until I get some more XP. I did all the water out. I did Mount Pyre when I went out to PP. I used a bunch of rare candies I've been saving up. After all that grinding, I am now level 84 at every high level, and I don't want to max out my level before I do this fight. And I'll put on the wax and set that lowers the accuracy of anything that tries to attack me by 10%, so it turns Psychic from 100% attack to a 90% attack. Still high accuracy, but I need every single recoil advantage thing I need to win this battle. And I can't use Thunder Armor to help me with this battle, so it's going to be very hard. I can't do this, it's too hard. I'm going to use a big brain to even win this battle, but I think I might have a plan. It is the Sand plan. I will do the same thing repeatedly until I win. I will tell you when my every work-based strategy works, but it's what this whole one is all about, work right. My main Magikarp goes in with Ripple Help, and the second Magikarp goes into battle and does Splash. I need to hope for two things. I need a critical hit on my Max Frail on the Unitone. That's gotta be a high roll, so no, critical hit. There's gotta be a high roll, so I can knock out the Unitone in one hit. And I need Soul Rock to knock out the useless Magikarp, not the main one. And the rest of the battle will just be like a single battle, a long time later after many attempts. Frail on the Unitone and Splash for you. This is the lucky one. All that needs to happen now is the Soul Rock to hit me, if that makes sense. And this time, it hit the main Pokemon instead of I have the soft reset, but this is the one. I could be dumb and try putting Soul Rock, but I am gonna take this slow and heal up. This fight punishes you for taking your time, because Brunatone has to move Carmine that puts up a special attack and special defense. And back in this game, there was no X special defense, so I just get wrecked. But one-on-one will be a whole lot easier. I use Guard Beck so Psychic can't roll me special defense anymore. Even so, Beam can't stop me, and I am done. 7 badges, all with a Magikarp, no speed up with the emulator. I just played through Nori. This is a big accomplishment, only 1 badge left to the Pokemon League. And it's a water gym leader, it won't be that hard. And because I've got the Mind Badge now, I can finally dive underwater. That battle definitely took one very big brain to do, like this very work-based strategy. After the battle, the Magikarp has served its purpose, and the second Magikarp should go back into the PC, and I should get my normal team back now. And now, I want to get all the way to level 100 before even trying there before. Did you know I have a HM buddy for diving? I call it Divema. Most creative name ever. This time I'm not going to look at the internet. I'm going to do this puzzle myself with my years experience from puzzles from Pokemon game. And Link from the past have similar puzzles like this as well, where you like move big blocks. Link to the past is actually a good retro game. You should try it out. It should be on the Nintendo Switch online if you got it. Goal number 1. No. Goal number 2. That's wrong. Goal number 3. Yes, I did it. I am big brain. I did it all by myself. No internet. I remembered. I have a picture, boulders in my head. I am better at puzzles now. This is the last Team Magma fight, and after that, Groudon is mine. My turn to use his war at some point. I just have to switch back. I defeated you first try with a Magikarp. You're not good enough to be a leader of anything. After the battle, Groudon is now awakened, and now the weather is like real life when I played this challenge. Local route is fine, and what point does the hot sun stop? I went to Runa Cove to find out where the sun stops, and it's somewhere near there and Route 21, so like past that city it becomes like all nice again, but after Runa Cove it does roasting hot. But Is that what summer's right? I feel like the summers recently are like Groudon like pulling out the sun it's roasting. I fly back to Zootopia City to go through the Cave of Origin, and this is the big moment. Just need a save before I even look at the Groudon. If this is how Groudon walks, it looks like a slight rotation to me. I put on some X attack and some X defense, and this is how I'm gonna go. It took me a long time because a lot of time I just get defeated before I set up, or I just faint the Groudon. You may think my goal is just to catch it, but I want to catch it in an Ultra Ball, not a Master Ball. And when you try to roll Groudon, how it just sets up on me is so hard of a boss fight. Groudon has a move called Bulk Up, where it can put its attack and defense at the same time. I can only put like attack up and defense up with me X attacks and defense, but Groudon can do it at the same time with one move. So Groudon is incredibly powerful and hard to catch, but I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna just get tempted to throw the Master Ball. I'm gonna catch him in the Ultra Ball. I also pour Die Hit on, so I have a chance to pour critical hit on Groudon and do even more damage. But after a long wait, yes! No Master Ball. You should not use a Master Ball when it's not necessary. On Pokemon that do not run away. There are like moments in some Pokemon games that are annoying and you just throw the Master Ball out. But if it doesn't run away, just use the Ultra Ball. Eventually you will catch it if you are proud of yourself. And with the escape rope, I escaped out of the cave. I made it to the 8th gym, and I hope it's easier than the 7th. I think it'll be so much easier because water moves are not very effective against me Magikarp. After fighting all the trainers in the gym and doing that ice puzzle, I am ready to earn myself the last badge from Lois. Are you kidding me? The first Pokemon is a Wubdis. I would put out the best Pokemon first, like to try to reach your power, but Wubdis is just pathetic. And every easy Pokemon set up on. So on the Wubdis, I've set up all my X attacks, and I was immobilized by Wolf, but that does not matter much because the attack went past anyway. And the next Pokemon is a fish that looks a bit like Wario. Knockout. The next Pokemon Cereal. Knockout. The next Pokemon Seaking and Knockout. And this is just so easy. And the last Pokemon is a Gyarados, the big evolution Magikarp, the one that is so powerful I'm not even allowed to use in the challenge. Knockout. Down. Got me 8th badge. I can finally use the move Waterfall now on me Dive Mare. On me Water HM buddy. Lois, I just want to say something to you. I think you will never be champion. Get good. Victory is now in my eyes, and I got all the way there with only using Magikarp in battle. No fast forwards, on no bits of the grind. I did it all like in real time. I am so ready for the final challenge. So ready. Victory Road. All the trainers are actually good, so I might get hard in some places because we only use our Magikarp, and by now you're definitely supposed to use for your own Pokemon. I think this might be a block already because the trainer that's blocking this area as the most area that hits for big damage with Dragon Drain, and the other trainer in this part of Victory Road has a Electric that hits me for big damage as well, but I have a way. Roll me health to 15, and now I have 150 power fail, and I knocked out the Roselia in one hit. Wait in Victory Road, there was a trainer with a rare one. Just skip this one, it's not even worth trying. Look, this Twist Tree can easily knock me out, but pick Growth instead, wasting a turn, and I ended up winning the battle. Surprise! I hate surprises. Lucky I played this game before and saved before this battle. I will put my attack aside as I can't start this battle, and the rest was just a sweep, and I have made it to the Pokemon League, and I am only level 86. So I level some more on Victory Road, and after a long grind and a big rare candy search over the whole region, I am finally at level 100, and one last thing, I need to buy loads of potions and X items, and the Magikarp is powerful and it is. It's ready to go for it, ready to go for the league. Because the Pokemon League is like just one Pokemon, I don't need to take Gem Buddies, so I'm just leaving it in the PC. And let's go! I'm gonna see how good the Magikarp is gonna do at the Elite 4. The first trainer in the Elite 4 is Sydney, and I want to try to see if I could get a fast sweep, but my channel likes to allow me attack on my first turn with its ability, so I'm a lot weaker now. Almost, but not good enough. I lost to Sydney a few times, but this is how I won. At the start of a battle, I'd be using some X attacks and later guard specs, so my Magikarp stats can't go any lower. After I set up my X attacks and guard specs, I just want to say, because of my guard specs, Crunch can't roll me special defense, and Sand attack can't roll me accuracy. With one tackle, I did as much as a 200 power fail with no X attacks. The next Pokemon was a Cacturne, and all it did is roll me speed, and 2 tackles you're out. And up next, Sharpedo, and that was 1 tackle. And Absol, 2 hits with a tackle, and it did not even hit me as well. And the last Pokemon is Swifttree, and after the first tackle, it used Double Team, just hoping for me to miss. After Swifttree used the Hyper Potion, but my fish did not miss a tackle, and I just won the first Elite 4 match, and that made myself very happy and gave myself a lot of hope, because maybe I have the chance to finish the whole game. There's still 3 members of the Elite 4 to go, but things turned for the worst when I started the fight with Phoebe. Problem 1, because all my moves are normal moves, I need to run out of PP before I can even attack. And this is the big problem. Phoebe's first Pokemon is a Dustops, and it's like to use a move called Curse. That halves the Pokemon's health, yeah, that may sound good, but with Curse, every turn, it takes a big part of Magikarp's health, and I have to deal with the attacks as well. This one looks like it's over, it's finished, the health just goes down too quick. Getting past the Dustops is easy because the Pokemon has half health and doesn't have that good of attacks, but soon Bannock comes and attacks, and the Curse is just too much, and Magikarp just got defeated, and I have to soft reset, and I think this could be the best I can do. First, I need to use all my X attacks in a dire hit, and next I need to keep healing a lot of my health when it goes down. And after I use all my X items, I used up all my PP at the same time right before I attack, making sure I don't lose again. After my PP went out, I was doing some damage, struggling, and Dusclops was knocked out. I had Curse, but that's kind of unavoidable. After I made sure to heal my Pokemon, I used Struggle on Bannock, and that was a knockout. And next was Vaporwave, 1 hit, next was Bannock, and 1 hit. And the last Pokemon is a Dusclops, and that was a 2 hit. And it was my special defense, but that does not matter. That was a long, painful battle. I had to deal with Curse for the whole battle, and I could not even switch out. And that's why the show's called Bad Times, because that was pretty much a terrible time. This battle, awful, just awful. But I'm so glad it's over. Hopefully the next Elite 4 member will be a nice break. The good news is that Glacier ends up being like a good break because I don't have to deal with Curse anymore, and Water and Ice type moves are not very effective on my Magikarp. I lost my Gravy on my first try, but on my second try I used X attacks instead of healing myself, but try 2 was fine. I learned from my mistakes. I used a guard spec from the beginning, so Gravy can't run me special defense at all, and up the attack with X attacks and healing me health when it gets low. Gravy was a 2 hit, but Gravy used Hyper Potion, so I had to use Hyper Potion as well, but one more attack and Gravy is knocked out. And next is 0, 2 hits, and next is another 0, and That was a critical hit, so it was 1 hit. Gravy number 2. Wow, we all like to have 2 of the same Pokemon. They have the same with Phoebe as well. Phoebe had 2 Dust Tops and 2 Bonnets. The second Gravy is another 2 hit, but it also used another Hyper Potion just before it knocked out. But I got a critical hit. It was a 2 hit anyway. And the last Pokemon was a Warwick. I healed up, used 2 Suggles and won. The last Elite 4 member is Drake, and I used Guard Spec to stop my speed going down, and when attacked with Rock Tomb by Selgon, I just set up my X items, and gone. First try, and the only Pokemon that's left now is Salamence. This might be hard, but I have low health. I healed up with the Hyper Potion, and Salamence takes half the Magikarp HP with the Dragon Core, so I had to heal up like every turn. It may just be a good roll for him. Some damage. I need a different plan this time. I'll be using a Super Potion, so hoping like he uses a small attack. I am at low health. Full restore. Small attack please. And yes, he did Flamethrower, and I'm safe to attack. After that Dragon Core, I use another full restore, and yes, I have done the whole Elite 4, and I did Drake on my first try. I did Elite 4 member the first try with a Magikarp, with no cheats, no right numbers, fast forwards and stuff, or a jet. And all I have left is Steven Stone. If you're wondering why I'm not doing this on real hardware, it's financial reasons. That's why. Because I need a GameCube, a Game Boy player, I need a capture card, all this stuff that's expensive just for a Magikarp video, come on. That's why I'm doing it on emulator, but it's legit I can do. Just one more fight and I finish one of the hardest Pokemon challenges ever. All that's left is the champion, Steven Stone, and his first Pokemon is a Skarmory. And because it hits for every local damage, it's just the best Pokemon to set up on. And make sure to max out my attack and defense, and make sure I use my die hit as well. The best part about Struggle is that it's for the same damage on every type. No weakness, no resistance. Struggle just treats every Pokemon the same, even metal types. The next Pokemon is an Agwan, and it knows the move Thunder. That gets a critical hit. Even when I'm at full health, I'm done for. I can't be unlucky with this. Another time, this is every rookie. Try to do Thunder but miss. And the turn after, I got a critical hit, knocking out Agwan. It does not get much better because the next Pokemon is Cradily, and I use Struggle on Cradily, but it confuses me, and I just need one more hit. No! Yes! I can do this! But I can't hit myself twice though. Sometimes it's just best to play it safe, and this time I made it to Cradily with 35 HP, so I need to heal. I kept healing myself until Cradily misses a move. Cradily did not miss the Giga Drain, but it just stopped doing it, and I get to have a hit. Cradily missed Confused Ray, and it's out, where it's only after this Cradle 2 Pokemon left, and Steven's main Pokemon, Metagross, came out, and it uses Psychic for the knockout. Are you kidding me? I was so close, well, maybe so far, but I'll never give up. I am determined to win. I set up on Skarmory. I wait until Agwan uses a different move, or just uses Thunder. I got past the Agwan. I got a crit on the Cradily. I use a Guard Spec and a full restore, getting ready for the Metagross. And the Metagross came and it missed his first attack, and Metagross uses Hyper Beam, and on the next turn I did little damage to it, and I just struggled for the knockout. That's right. Only one Pokemon left, and it's Omoldo. I have just won already, but I use a full restore because just think, I defeated Agwan, Cradily, Metagross. Imagine if I lose to Omoldo because I underestimated the attack. I'd be ashamed to play a video game ever again. That'd be so embarrassing. So that's why I healed. It's probably unnecessary anyway, but I just did it. A model does almost no damage and I knocked it out. It does 2 hits and I am done! I did not think I could even get this far. I didn't even think I'd get past the first rival battle in the game. But now, I am the Magikarp champion and I did it all in real time. It may say 20 hours but it's more like 30 with all those soft resets I needed to do. But I think sometimes, like in the Minecraft 10 series, I spend more time mining between episodes getting all those iron and diamonds, so it's not as long as I thought. And probably like all this post-production stuff will probably take longer as well. Like the writing, the recording, the editing, the thumbnail making, the post-fight production, like editing images. But I'm so happy it's all done. I just want to say, I am number 1. And if this video gets maybe a small channel, but I think I may ask for a lot this time. Even though I got like under 50 subscribers, I'd be asking for 100,000 likes and 1,000 shares so I can do the second part of this series. The bad time's not over yet, and I like the way my wife does reviews on YouTube. I like doing stupid challenges like this that just waste a bunch of time grinding, but it's now the end. I'm so happy. The Magikarp proved I was wrong without turning to a Gyarados. Wallace couldn't even use a real Gyarados, come on!